Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to say, Call Halal Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahawashi, Ba'ashim Recha HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who taught us his truth and rule well. And shalom to the hopeful elect, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahawashi Barakatham. It's the brother Kazah from the Minival 12 West Coast coming back at it again. It's a little impromptu lesson. You know what I'm saying? I was just, thinking about, just the folly that's been going on in the world, dealing with that milk crate challenge. And then, it's not even going to be centered around that particularly, but like over the years, you just see the stupidity that trends among Israel, man. And I don't want to say Israel, like, us in his knowledge, but among these so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Dudes over here doing the milk crate challenge. And before that, I want to say even before that, you had a few before that. I don't even remember. But hey, we all remember the ice bucket challenge. And all these is just, weird little rituals that, Babylon got Israel doing, man. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately they serve no purpose, in how do I put it to you? They serve really no purpose. Like, there is really no reason for our people to be doing these things. And it just goes to show how childish our people are. All right, how immature and childish, these so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are to be, you a full-grown man and you taking part in a milk crate challenge. You doing the ice bucket challenge. That was a few years ago. And the list just goes on, man. It's just pure folly, man. So I'm going to just start with the book of Proverbs, chapter 15, verse 21. Folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom. All right. And that's what a lot of, what Jake in the world is, man. All right. So-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans in the world are destitute of wisdom, man. Meaning they don't have this understanding, because ultimately, man, if you knew who you are, if they knew who they were as a people, they would understand, like, what the fuck am I doing, this little milk crate challenge? Why am I throwing, an ice bucket on myself? And those are like the only two I could remember. You got this new one, the milk crate challenge, but you got the ice bucket. That one really left an impression on me, because it's like, yo, why are you gonna, why are you gonna go and put a whole bunch of ice on a bucket and then just throw it on yourself, man? And I'm sure brothers out there know quite a few more little, folly rituals that Jake took a part of over the years. But those are like the only two I could think of, because my mind is honestly, it's not really in that, man. I don't really remembering, the folly that Jake be doing, but really all these lifestyles that they are living, if it's not conducive to salvation, it's all folly. All right. Yeah, we here in Babylon, we gotta make our daily bread. All right. But this truth is our, how do I put it to you? This truth is our main priority, okay, for us in his knowledge. So I'm going to read this again. The book of Proverbs, chapter 15, verse 21. Folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom. All right. And that's the fact. You got Jake out here lining up to do the milk crate challenge, setting bets. Yeah, if I remember correctly, yeah, this one Jake, he was an amputee doing the milk crate challenge. You had another one, he fucking died because he hit his head on the cement. So people is out here, literally losing their lives and ending up in the ICU because of some folly, man. All right, but the reason why is because they are destitute of wisdom. And you know what? Let's go into the word destitute. All right, let's get into it. All right, so that's the word destitute. All right, Strong's H2638, and if I'm not mistaken, it's Kasar. All right, now, so like if I mispronounce it, but we definitely not gonna play out the How they pronunciate it, the little bot voice, because that's that pseudo Hebrew, that's that stuff that's mixed with the Yiddish that these 1948ers use, man. All right. So it is in need of, lacking, needy, in want of. All right. And that's what it is. They lack understanding. They lack wisdom. Okay. Now here's the flip side. But a man of understanding walketh uprightly. All right. Hey, ain't no brother in this knowledge gonna go out there and do no milk crate challenge, no ice bucket challenge. And the list just goes on, man. You know, ain't no brother in this knowledge is gonna do that, man, because it's like, yo, why am I taking part in this, man? I got better things to do. Get closer with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. So let's go to another precept. Sadish children. Let me see. Sadish children. There we go. Okay, and I have to bring this one out because of just the behavior of Jake out here, man. All right, so book of Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. All right, because instead of, you know what I'm saying? Instead of, seeking Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, they go and seek these different lifestyles that are not conducive towards righteousness, that are not conducive towards salvation. And that's, the whole plethora of it, black culture, Latin culture, you know. Instead of seeking Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, they lining up to, walk over some milk crates. It's just, and it's very disappointing, for us in this knowledge. Which, it's not, it doesn't, what I'm saying, like affect us that much, but you got to, do a lesson on it and curse this behavior out, because in a sense it's disappointing. Our people are a nation of kings and priests, and they over here, doing folly, man. Reads, they are Sodist children, and they have none understanding. All right, and I'm gonna read that again. They are sottish children. Okay, because it's just all these weird, silly little trends that they follow. That's what makes them so childish. All right, that because one Jake goes and does something, now everybody wants to do it. It's just, that's just the behavior of a child. You remember when you was, a kid, and everybody, would line up to ride all the not ride, but play on the slides. You had the biggest slide in the playground, so to speak, and everybody would line up to slide on the biggest slide. That's how I remember it. And this is what that reminds me of, going back to preschool, kindergarten. When we used to do that as children. And it reads, and they have none understanding, and that's exactly why, because they don't have understanding, man. All right, they out here as children, literally. Hey, it's like they need guidance, but they reject the guidance when the guidance is there. So at the end of the day, they're gonna have to perish on this side, and in the next side they're gonna come back and get it. All right, and it reads, they are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no understanding. All right, and that's going into all these wicked lifestyles that Jake is out here living. Just wicked lifestyles that Jake is out here living. All right, from selling drugs to their own people. You got Jake's out here pimping, making whores out of the daughters of Zion, whoremongering. That's what the scriptures say. And then hey, man, the list just goes on, man. Wise to do evil. Scheme on their neighbors because they coveted his wife. They're going to make moves on their neighbors so he could get his wife. Things of that nature. And it reads, but to do good, they have no knowledge. You see? And that's just what it is, man. All right? Because instead of seeking Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, they out here committing wickedness. Okay? So let's go to the book of, let me see. destroyed for a lack of knowledge. All right. Let's go with that one. Hold on. Just bear with me. All right. And really, this whole chapter right here, Hosea chapter 4, it goes into the just the state that our people are in. So if anything, I'm just gonna bring it out. I'm gonna read up to verse 6. All right, so the book of Hosea chapter 4 verse 1, and it reads, "Hear the word of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, ye children of Israel. For Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai had a controversy with the inhabitants of the land." All right, and hey man, it's no surprise, man. The Lord is not happy with the way our people are living, man. It's like a thing, like the Lord could be up there in the heavens and he could ask one of his angels, like, yo, what is Israel doing? Like, what's trending among Jake right now? And he just shows him a little image, a little video, on a projector, something heavily, what I'm saying, brothers, you go ahead and use your imagination and you just see, what I'm saying, Jake lined up to walk over some milk carts, man. Like, could you imagine that, man? You think that type of behavior is going to, please Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai? But anyways, for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai had a controversy with the inhabitants of the land because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of Yahweh in the land. All right? Hey, and that's, what we see running rampant here amongst Israel, man. There's no truth. All right, meaning, they reject the truth. There's no mercy. Jake is quick to kill their own neighbor, quick to make grudges, quick to, what I'm saying, just go against you, to become an adversary, which all that goes back to the curses. But still, though, man, there's no mercy. And for them not showing mercy, they're not going to receive any. Okay? Like the scriptures say, you reap what you sow. And it reads, nor knowledge of Yahweh in the land. Okay, which is, going into this understanding. All right, verse 2. By swearing, lying, killing, and stealing, and committing adultery. And that is black culture and Latin culture to a T. All right, that's what that is, man. Native American culture, you don't want to leave out the tribe of Gad and Reuben, but hey, that's our people to a T. Okay, just in this low predicament, man. Reduced to being as sottish, foolish children. Because that's what the word sottish means, to be foolish. All right, and it reads, they break out and blood touches blood. All right, which, hey, that goes into all the wickedness that's being committed out here, man. A lot of blood that our people have to answer for. All right, and they're going to answer for that in Jacob's trouble. Okay, verse 3, that's the spirit. Therefore shall the land mourn, and every one that dwelleth therein shall languish with the beasts of the field and with the fowls of heaven. All right, yet the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. Yet let no man strive nor reprove another, for the people are as they that strive with the priest. Okay, and that's and exactly that's the one of the points right there. One of the main points right there. Our people are as children. It seems like they need guidance, but when you try to show them the better way, all right, they want to buck up against you. And we've all experienced that. When we first come into this truth, when we first come into this knowledge, and we have, too much zeal, so to speak, a lot of zeal, and too much zeal, not enough understanding. All right. And we just go out there and just tell everybody, and, you want to correct everybody, reprove everybody, whether it be, people of your household, people of your family, you know what I'm saying? And, you might even, take it to the job, man. And then when you start noticing people becoming adversaries, you know what I'm saying? That's the scripture being made manifest. All right, it reads, verse 4, yet let no man strive, nor reprove another, for thy people are as they that strive with the priest. Okay, so we can't be out here to each and every single Jake that's going off. Hey, you shouldn't be doing that, bro, because this and that and this and that. You know what I'm saying? We got the highways and hedges for that. All right, we got, how do I put it to you? You know what I'm saying? The lessons, you know, and it's also with wisdom as well, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if you see, you know, if you know somebody, you know, and maybe he's about to do some wicked shit, you know, you got to let him know. You know, you got to reprove him. Otherwise, you don't really love your brother, man. You know, but for the most part, you know, complete strangers, you know, people at your job, things of that nature, you got to be doing that, man. All right? For that people are as they that strive with the priest. Okay? Therefore shalt thou fall in the day, and the prophet also shall fall with thee in the night, and I will destroy thy mother. You see? My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. All right? And that's what has happened. All right? That's exactly what has happened, you know, with the Jakes out here, man. All right? With these so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans out here. All right? They have rejected knowledge. They are in a state of destruction, man. All right? Because they lack knowledge. All right? And ultimately, they were rejected from obtaining it, pursuant to the book of Isaiah, chapter 6 and 9. And it reads that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. You see? So the Lord ain't playing out here, man. All right? The Lord ain't playing out here. You're gonna have, hey, it's gonna be a very, you know, gruesome day. It's gonna be a very gruesome time in Jacob's trouble, man. All right, it's gonna be little kids, women, you know, younger people, you know, the elderly getting put to death, man. All right. So let me see. Oh, matter of fact, let me go to verse 7. You know, that's the spirit. As they were increased, so they sinned against me. You know, and that's the thing too. You know, you got Jake, you know, coming up, so to speak, and they just get even more prouder. You got some Jakes that are, you know, well off. Some Jakes got businesses. Some Jakes got good paying jobs. You know, and I'm not even going to touch on the celebrities just yet, but we're just going to focus on that little group right there. And as they got that, they just got more prouder, man. And they look at the prophets like, you know, we just wasting our lives away. Like we just a bunch of low lives, you know, and we, you know what I'm saying? Like we're nothing, you know, so we just out there out of some, you know, out of some, you know, sensation of bitterness, you know what I'm saying? Pushing the word like, no, you know, yeah, you know, we vex in the spirit. All right. But it's because we here in Babylon. All right. And we waiting for the kingdom. Okay. But what they imagine against us, no. All right. You know, and that's pursuant to the book of, you know, wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, you know, where the people that are going to watch us, Lord willing, we're of the elect, get beamed up into the chariots. You know, they say we fools accounted, you know, his life to be madness, you know, and that's what they think about us, you know, and they continue on. Salakia, let me, so there we go. All right. And they continue on, you know, living in wickedness. Okay. And then also, you know, now we can talk about the celebrities. All right. Because, you know, they've been increased, you know, having the riches of this world. Look what they're promoting onto our people. All right. Because ultimately they under Esau, and Esau got them promoting them all this wickedness to our people. Okay. So continuing on, it reads, therefore will I change their glory into shame. All right, there, and there it is right there. Therefore will I change their glory into shame. And that's what's going to happen. That's the state that Israel is going to be in Jacob's trouble, man. All that flashy, good vibes, and it's all going to be shame and languish. Okay? Because Yahweh Shem Shai is about to bring down the hammer on Jake, man. And really the whole world. All right? Because ultimately, what is getting ready to happen is a power shift. Okay? Where Yahweh Shem Shai is going to take the throne from Esau and give it unto Jacob. And you tribes out there, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans out there that's just living wickedly, it's like a wickedly, all right, living in wickedness and partaking in this folly, you're not gonna be the first to sit on that throne. Okay? The Lord ain't gonna, give you that scepter, so to speak. The scepter is gonna go to the elect that's gonna be in this knowledge. All right? So let's continue on. We could close out with the book of Ecclesiastes. It's like Ecclesiastes. All right, so vexation of spirit. All right, and this is just, the perfect the perfect scripture, to sum up really this whole world, man. Sum up this whole, Western way of living, man, here in Babylon. Better put, to sum up this Babylonian way of living, man. All right, I'm going to read it. Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1 and 14. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. Okay, it's all vain. It's not conducive to a righteous lifestyle. It's not conducive to salvation because we're here in our captivity. It's all in vain, man. And it's vexation of spirit because, look, man, like this here in Babylon, all right, hey, the anxiety rates are through the roof. And the reason why is because this world, this artificial world is what that is. Artificial. It's not real, and it's a low vibrational. All right, that's why, I got certain family members, they tell me like, yo, man, why is this world so low vibrational? Low vibrational, and that's what it is. It's vexation of spirit because you're not achieving anything in this wicked ass kingdom. All right, there's nothing to be achieved. There's nothing for us here in this wicked ass kingdom except wickedness and folly and vanity. All right, so with that, I'm going to say, Call halal Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rcha HaKudash, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Unto the Akim, I had to just make a response, dealing with the folly out there, curse that out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. So with that, I'm going to say Shalom, on to the next.